Hey, what's up, guys? This is the episode 14 review of The Walking Dead. And wow, what an episode. Now, I don't want to go through every scene step by step, but what I do want to do is talk about what really pissed me off about this episode. If you haven't watched this episode, this is your opportunity right now to stop this video because I'm going to go into some really deep stuff. So pause this right now if you haven't seen Spend. Okay, now there are three things in this episode that I'm very disappointed with, all with the same theme. I think there was, or there is, a lack of building of character and background. Um, so I'll explain what that means. If you don't know now, Noah died. Noah has died, and that was a shocker because, in past episodes of WOWtv, I said that I thought it was Glenn. All signs pointed to Glenn. Glenn was gonna die. But it turned out to be Noah. And the reason why I thought this was disappointing is because I felt like he had a lot more background that we haven't uncovered yet. I feel like the way his character acted in the episodes after he was rescued from the last camp he was in, it led me to believe that there was more. And I was hoping that we could find out, and please let me know in the comments if I missed this part of like how exactly his dad died. I think, I felt like he was acting like he was at fault. Maybe he did something. Maybe he ran away and his family went to go find him. I don't know. I don't want to make things up because now he's dead. So, that would be a waste of time. But I thought that they were going to build his character more. They just rescued him. So it almost feels like a wasted effort. Yeah, he was. Well, was he even crucial to anything else after being rescued from I don't even know what they call the last camp, but after Tyrese died, I'm not sure what he was his real purpose was, but it was very disappointing to see him die. In my mind, I thought that maybe he would become Morgan's next son once they met up with him in DC. Call that far-fetched, but and maybe a little stereotypical. I don't know, but I thought he would be Morgan's next son. Next is the priest, Gabriel. OMG. So that whole thing where he comes I don't even, he snitched, kind of snitched on the group, but not really, because I think it was a total lie, telling them that, like, they're evil people and they're gonna ruin Alexandria. Totally false, totally left field. I feel like if they were gonna bring his character to do something like that, you'd have to see signs that he's a pathological liar. You just don't become a pathological liar out of nowhere. There was nothing in any of the past episodes that would say, yeah, he's capable of just flipping the script. It was just something that I wasn't expecting. Here's an example. Even Eugene all of a sudden confesses that he's not really a scientist and the whole thing was really messed up. But there were little things that you could see in his character that would say that he was full of it. There was no lead up to this pathological lie, this craziness, and it just caught me just off guard. Um, so hopefully they build up on that, because it was really jarring to see. It was almost like they were patching up something, but who knows? The next evidence of lack of character, um, growth, build, the whole thing with Rick and Jesse. Now, I'm glad that Walking Dead is touching upon, domestic disputes. This is the second time in the 5 years that they're doing it. It started with Carol when they first, in season 1, when her husband was abusive. They touched it again when they were looking for Beth, when they, Daryl and Carol slept overnight in the shelter. And now again, it's suspected that Jesse is being abused, and Jesse and Sam are being abused by their father. I get it. It's wrong. And I like that the fact that they are touching upon the subject, but I also think that it just basically, the episode ended with Carol saying that Rick might have to kill Jesse's husband. I feel like you have to meet somebody, know somebody a little bit more to even go to that length. I was drawn or kind of questioning why he kissed her in the last episode for not knowing her that much, and now it seems like he's about to kill her husband. So to me, there's too much happening in too little time. So those are my 3 examples of you know The Walking Dead not building enough on certain characters and making episode 14 very jarring for me. Hopefully the next episode we get some more story. In the next episode, I'm definitely expecting Glenn to be a total wreck from seeing Noah die, and I'm I'm hoping to see Maggie let the crew know about the priest, unless this was something set up and they coordinated, which they didn't have, but whatever. I'm hoping, I know we'll probably see a lot of that in the next episode. So that's watchers of Walking TV. If you have any questions about anything I said or disagree wholeheartedly about a bunch of things, feel free to hit me up in the messages. I'm ready to talk, because this episode needs like a round table or something. So take care, guys. See you at the next episode.